right, professions. Let's read about professions. More on the new profession updates and show off some of the new crafting stations and equipment becoming available in Dragonflight. Upon entering the Dragon Isles, you'll find new crafting stations for crafting professions that don't currently have them, which includes all crafting professions, with the exception of cooking and blacksmithing. I guess blacksmithing already has anvils, cooking already has fires. The goal for these stations is to help increase immersion and fantasy of your chosen professions and enhance the social experience. Look at this thing. This part of it kind of reminds me of the new the Cardi B put out a music video, and there's a segment in it where she's being worked on by robot arms, and that's what that reminds me of. So that's the engineering one. This is the enchanting one. Aw. The motor's going a little bit. You want to talk to them? Okay. And then we'll look at, here's the jewel crafting one. Sparkly. Much like for blacksmithing, the new Dragon Isles crafting recipes, most new Dragon Isles crafting recipes will require you to be at these new crafting stations. You'll find them scattered throughout the regions of the Dragon Isles for your convenience during leveling. Once you reach Veldraken, you'll find a large profession hub which includes all of them as well as vendors and trainers. The Artisans Consortium also has crafting order representatives located in the city and has convinced some auction house reps to set up shop. So you got crafting orders, separate UI, sounds like, from the auction house, and then also auction house there. The profession hub should be vibrant with the commerce of buying, selling, crafting. Many alchemists may wish to craft fresh potions and other concoctions on the spot for their allies. The engineers of the Dragon Isles have invented remote crafting tables for alchemists to use. Don't worry, they rarely explode. Oh yeah. Yeah, because that makes sense. I do that pretty often. I'm kind of queen of crafting my own flask. Not just mid-raid, but mid-boss fight. Regent Bags. With the introduction of quality to crafting and gathering, there will be some additional pressure on bag space due to items of different crafting qualities not stacking. True. To offset this increase in bag space, we are making several inventory updates regarding professions. First, we are excited to introduce a brand new type of bag, the Regent Bag. The Regent Bags can only hold regents following the same rules for what can go in the Regent Bag. I called it. What is particularly special about these bags is they will have their own new dedicated bag slot. In other words, once you get your hands on a Regent Bag during your adventures in the Dragon Isles, so new ones, you will have a large amount of additional inventory space to devote to your gathered and crafted regents. In addition to this new regent-only bag, we're also increasing the maximum stack size for most crafted and gathered items in Dragonflight. Why is this italicized? Our current plan is for gathered regents to stack up to 1,000, up from 200, and most crafted consumable items will stack up to 200, up from 20, potions, optional regions, finishing regions, etc. We think these two changes will offset the added inventory space that items with quality will introduce. Kate Stershay, thanks for the 24-month resub. Happy 2 years. 2 years, happy to be here, love your content. Thanks for being you. Cheers, appreciate it. There's a video, there must be a video with sound playing on the screen because I swear I hear something being crafted. Prospecting and milling updates. As part of the profession's revamp, we are streamlining how prospecting and milling work. With this update, you will soon find new milling and prospecting recipes in each expansion-specific version of alchemy and jewel crafting. A recipe for Shadowlands prospecting. If you were to look at Shadowlands jewel crafting recipes, select which herb or you wish to mill, create or create all to consume as many or as few as you want with a single click. Okay, cool. So like basically mass milling, but better and for everything. You will find the basic version is gone, replaced by this more convenient means of milling and prospecting. Yeah, the Regent Bag seems good. It also seems necessary. They've made a good point that there's going to be 3 different versions of each thing because of the different quality types. So yeah, you're gonna want to have some extra space. Profession equipment, this is the part that I want. As part of our update to professions, we are expanding the concept of profession equipment beyond fishing rods and inventory items like blacksmithing hammers. In the new system, most professions have 3 slots for equipment, a tool slot and 2 accessory slots. These slots provide a dedicated place to put your profession equipment. You will no longer need to keep a hammer in your inventory if you're a blacksmith, or switch your weapon with your fishing rod when you want to fish. These items will already be equipped. New profession equipment in Dragon Isles will often provide profession bonuses in the form of new crafting and gathering stats. In addition to those bonuses, most pieces of equipment can show on your character, letting you look the part of your profession. When you perform a profession-related action, your character will visually swap into this profession equipment and then switch back again upon entering combat. Yeah, look at these aprons. Kingster Shade. Oh yeah, we read that one. That's right. Announcement. Oh, thanks, super appreciate it. Jewel crafting equipment, mining equipment. Oh, look at the helmet with the candle on it. This is the part that I was most excited about from the original announcement. For the time being, transmog will not be supported with profession equipment, keeping the visuals displayed directly connected with what you have equipped. But we recognize that as more types of equipment are discovered over time, there will almost certainly be a desire for transmog support with this equipment as well. So probably later is what I'm reading from that. Recrafting allows you to take Dragon Isles crafted gear and take another shot at crafting it. It requires the original item, a subset of the original tradable things that went into it, plus in Dragon Isles crafting a special profession-earned regent known as Artisan's Medal. So for recrafting, lets you add, remove, or change out the optional regents in the gear. Any ones that are replaced or removed will be destroyed. Raises the quality further if you can craft it at a higher skill than what it was originally made. It's always risk-free. You can never make it worse. That isn't to say the quality cannot go down, since changing out optional regents can result in a higher recipe difficulty. But if you were to remove the more difficult optional regent, the quality would always maintain at least the quality it was before. Okay. As mentioned above, the Artisan's Medal is required for recrafting. That is soulbound and can only be earned in limited quantities. During a crafting order, either the customer or the crafter can provide it. Besides its use in crafting, it has various other profession-centric uses. Crafting high-end profession equipment, finishing a regent that increases skill when used. Artisan's Medal is highly valuable to anyone with professions. You'll want to be judicious with how you choose to use them. So it sounds like you're not going to, like, they talked a big game about how it's okay to craft things early because you can recraft them. But this sounds like you're not going to want to recraft it unless you really have to, because you're going to need to use this rare resource that is limited acquisition and that is used for other valuable stuff. So those two sentiments are kind of contradictory to me, but we'll see. We hope you've enjoyed learning. I have enjoyed learning.